Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the single prize Heatran with the newly released sets Black Bolt and White Flare. So that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do run all 4 copies of the single prize Heatran here, and this will be our main attacker. And we do have the ability Incandescent Body. If this Pokemon is in the active spot and takes damage or is knocked out by your opponent's attacking Pokemon, their attacking Pokemon is now burned. And then we do have the Steel Burst for the 1 metal, 2 colorless. We can discard all metal energy attached to this Pokemon to do 50 damage for each card we discarded in this way. And to help us get metal energies into play, we do have a full 4/4 line of the Beldum and Metang here for that Metal Maker ability. Once during your turn, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and any metal energies that we find there, we can attach those to our Pokemon in any way we like. And then the other cards are put to the bottom of your deck. And then for our draw engine, we do have a 2/2 line of the Varoom and Revavroom here for that rumbling engine ability. Once during your turn, you can discard an energy card from your hand, and then you can draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. And then we do have the 2 copies of the new Genesect EX here from Black Bolt with that metallic signal ability. Once during your turn, you can search out your deck for 2 metal evolution Pokemon and put them into your hand. And then lastly, we do run the 1 copy of this Regigigas here for that Drill Breaker. We can do 100 base damage, and then if your opponent's active Pokemon is a Terra Pokemon, we can do an extra 230 more damage with this attack. And then moving on to our trainer cards, for our ace spec, we have the Precious Trolley, where you can search out your deck for any number of basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. And then for our stadium cards, we run 3 copies of Artazon, where once during each player's turn, they can search out their deck for a basic Pokemon with no rule box and put it onto their bench. And then for our supporter cards, we have the 4 Arven for searching an item card and a tool card. The 3 copies of the Professor's Research for some extra draw support. And then for our tool cards, we have the 2 copies of Air Balloon, where the retreat cost the Pokemon this card is attached to will be 2 colorless energies less. And then lastly, for our energy cards, we have the 15 basic metal energies. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. So yeah, our opponent won the coin toss. They decided to go first. They had us go second. And they did take 1 mulligan here. Looks like there's going to be Conkeldurr. I'm guessing the one with the huge HP multiplier. Or it could be the one with the gutsy swing. Who knows? See, let's try Pokégear. Okay, we do get Arven. And Trolley's in the deck, and both balloons. End turn. And they play Hilda, so I'm guessing, okay, they get the Dunsparce and Genji. And there's Pidgeot. So now they're going to start using Quick Search basically every turn until we Gust and KO Pidgeot EX. Another the Dunsparce. And yeah, there's Runaway Draw. And I'm guessing I'll just go for the Find a Friend, yeah. Okay, this is the Gutsy Swing Conkeldurr, it's not the HP one. Let's see, Metal Energy. Yeah, there's Conkeldurr. See, they do 250. And there's Colress. I think we'll get Enriching Energy here in the Stadium. Yeah, there it is. Imperialist Jungle. Another Rare Candy Conkeldurr. Did they use Quick Search yet? I don't think. Yeah, they still have to use it. Yeah, this is going to be a really long game. See, they heal from burn. Here we get Genesect. Ooh, they do gust our Genesect here, so they're definitely going to take 2 prize cards here. Hopefully our other counter catcher is still in the deck so that we can just search it out. see the Ultra Ball. So it's gonna be Fezandipity. No, it's Dunsparce. Yeah, they're gonna be a pretty long game. At least they're pretty quick here. Like, they definitely know what they're doing. Okay, that's pretty lucky. We get the 6 energies, just enough to KO Pidgeot. Disgust it and go for the 300. So we got Metang and Arven. I think we used 2 energy recyclers. No, it looks like just 1 actually, so yeah, pretty good pace here. They Buddy Puffin, they get 2 Dunsparce. Looks like they're not running any Iono here. Could be wrong, but they gust us for Metang. Yeah, I'd say we should gust the Brute Bond, but it feels kind of pointless. Because they got like 20 cards in their hand, and we have no way to like do any hand control here. So it's 150, 170, and then we'll go down to burn damage, I guess. So we get Metal Energy. Yeah, we got all just 1 prizers in play here, so there's no way they can get 2 prize cards here in 1 turn. Yeah, they just concede here. So yeah, we did win the coin toss. We decided to go second, had our opponent go first, and looks like no mulligans from either one of us. And looks like there's going to be Charizard EX, maybe with Dragon Bolt, but with Pidgey out for sure. They Artazon. So maybe there's going to be Duskull, Charmander or something. It is for the Duskull indeed. Okay, hopefully Precious Trolley is not prized. Literally one card. Okay, it's in there. End turn. Hopefully they don't get just a turn 2 Charizard here. And I feel like ideally you still want to set up Pidgeot EX first. No, there's Ultra Ball. So looks like this is going to be for Rare Candy something. They go with Fire Energy and the Counter Catcher. And they didn't even need to search out for that Ultra Ball of Arven or anything. Okay, it's a Pidgeotto actually. So yeah, that kind of had me concerned. I really thought it was going to be Pidgeot or Charizard. And for some reason they have the Pidgeotto with the 1 retreat cost. And I feel like we're just going to grab one here. Yeah, let's go for the 115. Let's see, first prize card is a Varoom. And they do gust us here with boss. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for the beam. Knock out that skull. So we get Genesect. Okay, looks like this is for the Pidgeot. So now they got Quick Search. Pretty good chance they can probably get Charizard down this turn. Maybe. Yes, they do get the Charizard, so maybe they'll go into Chi-Yu as well. They're searching those 3 Fire Shades. I'm not sure what's taking so long. Imagine a ton of them got prized. No, okay, they get 3. They get 1 on Chi-Yu. Yeah, they're in the Charizard. And I guess let's go Energy Recycler. Oh wow, that's not gonna cut it. And nothing on this one. And now let's try Pokemon Catcher. Does work. I guess let's get... And I feel like we'll get the Chi-Yu. So we get Pokegear. And I guess next turn we'll just research. I think it's kind of likely they'll probably gust our Genesect with the quick search, because it's just too tempting, honestly, just have a 2-prizer like that. No, they go for Super Rad? I'm assuming that's what they searched out with quick search. Yeah, no, I should just go for the KO here on the Heatran. Let's see, and they heal up from the burn damage, so... Energy Recycler. I don't know, should we get Regigigas? Maybe let's get Regigigas here. And we completely forgot to use research. We should have used research first. Yeah, let's research here. Let's go for the 330. See, they're on to Pidgeot. They have the free retreat cost, of course. And let's see. Pheasantipity. So they must have just drawn that. And a quick search. I'm pretty sure this has to be for either Charizard or Rare Candy. One of the two. Okay, maybe this was the research. Flip the script, 10 cards. They have to have Charizard here. At least we know that they can't use the Dusclops because we're down to one prize card. They can't give up any prizes here. The Ultra Ball. Is that the Chi they super routed? It is. Yeah, the Ultra Ball for the Charizard. Rare Candy Charizard. Yeah, that's our third Rare Candy. I wonder if they ran Charmeleons or not. They had to have. If they have Pidgeotto, they probably have Charmeleon. Go into Revavroom. Does have Balloon, Pokegear. Yeah, it's in our Heatran. Let's see how many energies we can get onto it. Let's Arven though. For Energy Recycler. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get enough energies here. I think we need 7, I believe. Three. Looking pretty bad. 5. Yeah, that's not enough. Let's try Pokemon Catcher. Oh, that fails. Another one. Nice. All we need now is just a Pheasantipede. Yeah, 250. Even if we attach a 6th one, it would have been 300. Yeah, there we go. Last prize card of the game. There's a Heatran, and there we go. So yeah, our opponent won the coin toss. They decided to go second, had us go first, and really not ideal to go first here. Let's see, we get Regigigas. So they have Marnie's Grimmsnarl. I don't think they have any Terrastals. So yeah, pretty bad start. Hopefully we can get the Precious Trolley or find the Arven to get the Precious Trolley with our Pokégear. They play Artazon. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They're gonna go right into item lock. Yeah, we should have attached that energy on the very first turn. Should have known that they were going for item lock. There's no reason to go second other than item lock. The Artazon, and I'm pretty sure another Impidimp. No, it's a Snorunt. Yeah, let's go for the 150. And then we do take 30 damage less next turn. Hopefully no Ionos. Yeah, they definitely had a tough start if they had to go for the item lock Budu, and they didn't even play any trainer cards. No item cards, no supporter cards, other than the Artazon. See, they get Frost last year. If only we attached energy on the very first turn, we could have knocked out the Budu a turn earlier. Yeah, and they're just gonna Night Stretcher the Budu back. That's just back to more item lock. Yeah, Air Balloon. And I feel like we should probably Gust the Frostlass, I think. Now it looks like they're going TM Evolution. So, double Morgrim. Yeah, so let's try Pokémon Catcher. Does that work? And Arven for another one. And I guess Air Balloon. Nice, this one works. So let's get rid of the Frostlass. Yeah, this Genesect is putting in quite a lot of work here. Pick up Beldum. So yeah, they go back into Budu. It does have a free retreat cost and item lock. They play Arven. I'm guessing this has to be for Ultra Ball and maybe another Air Balloon. TM Evolution. At least we don't have to worry about Iono. They use the ability, so they get 5 Dark Energies, I believe. but they only pick up 2 here, so they don't put any on Morgrim. I doubt they're gonna item lock us. I think they're gonna go for the Shadow Bullet attack, yeah, off of the Grimmsnarl. See, only 3 metal energies in the deck. So what is that, 250? I kind of doubt we'll be able to get the knockout. Yeah, it's 300. Yeah, there was Genesect and the Heatran. Yeah, let's get Energy Recycler and Air Balloon. And let's go for the 150. Kind of unfortunate that last turn we couldn't just take a one-hit KO. So we get 2 metal energies were prized. So yeah, maybe if it wasn't for that, we could have gotten the KO with just 1 hit. They go into Badu. Okay, at least there's a Pheasantipity there. We can gust that and KO it pretty easily. It only has 210 HP. So we only need 5 energies. But then again, I think we only have 1 Pokemon Catcher in the deck. They let gust us. For the Metang. Yeah, I think they just might go for item lock here and that's it. Okay, they just stopped doing stuff. Or maybe they just realized they've lost this. There's really not much they can do. Yeah, no action in time. I'm pretty sure they're just going to concede very soon. It's Arven for the Energy Recycler. And it's not got the Beldum. See, there's a Genesect. So yeah, that's why it's a good reason to run 2 Genesect DXs in my opinion, just in case one gets prized here. And yeah, it looks like they're gonna just completely go AFK here. Oh well. There was no way they'd be able to take 3 prize cards from us. Like, we had nothing but just single prize Pokemon. And near impossible. Even if they found the Marty's Grimmsnarl last turn, we could have easily just air ballooned that with the Metang and went into Heatran. Okay, they go into Morgrim here. I don't know if they chose it or I'm pretty sure it was just by default. Yeah. They're just gonna pretend to be AFK till the end. Till they get booted out. Or automatically concede, I mean. Yeah, they don't do anything. It's not got the Morgrim. Yeah, and there we go. Last prize card of the game. See, there's a Heatran, and there we go. Well, those are all of the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.